Everybody. I'm going to talk to you today about life, loving yourself, and moving forward. The quote I'm going to start off with today is, "Some of us were born in a storm, and some of us woke up in a storm." Simply meaning we are all going to have bad days, but that doesn't mean we have bad lives. A lot of us like to focus on the negative things that happen in our everyday lives. I'm guilty of this too sometimes. The problem with the negative is it's drowning. A negative mind will sink you until you literally can't swim anymore. Because negative thoughts create negative emotions that cause negative actions. Just last week, my aunt asked me, "How do you get rid of negative thoughts?" I told her, for every negative thought, think of not just one, but two positives. For every bad, there has to be two goods. Focus on the good. Finding yourself is important, because the moment you figure out who you are and what you want out of life, you'll know exactly where you're going. Finding yourself is something that doesn't just happen in a day. It takes time and it takes experience. Try new things, go new places, and be open to meeting new people. The moment you find yourself, you'll find your happiness. Another quote that I love is, "You are your own happiness," meaning you are in full control. Your happiness is a sacred thing. Treat it with security. Don't let another person dictate how you should feel, because the moment you let them dictate your emotions, you give them power. And the power of your happiness should be in your hands. You can always tell when a person is bitter, broke down, and miserable, because they become the 3 C's: content, comfortable, and in no desire to change or to see a change. You become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose carefully, because either they're making you miserable or you're making them miserable. One thing I've learned about life is we were all put on this earth for a purpose. When you look around, you see different people, all doing different things. Life is a big place, so we should dream big. This year, I'm attending my first year of university at Dalhousie. I'm a child and youth care worker at the Dartmouth Boys and Girls Club, an advocate member within my community, and I'm fulfilling my passion in writing. If 2 years ago someone would have asked me what I'm doing and where I'm going, I would have never in my life imagined I'd be standing here today. But I'm here today because I believed in myself. I didn't give up on myself even through those stormy days. Out of anything I've talked to you about today, if one thing could stand out and stick in your mind, I will tell you guys to dream big. Dreams don't have deadlines or due dates. Dream that anything is possible and believe in that possible. 3 things you're always going to need in this life, which my mother taught me at a young age, are self-love, self-identity, and self-worth. Loving yourself first is the most important, because the only way you'll have the ability to love others is when you truly love yourself. Know yourself. Only you can define you. Set your standards high, because your worth means everything. You'll never let anybody treat you bad if you already know what you deserve. And last but not least, don't just follow your dreams, but follow through with your dreams. Fear is fake. Fear is a fallback. Fear is something false appearing to be real. If you live like you have nothing to lose and everything to gain, you'll never feel fear. Your future should be fearless, because without fear, you'll never be scared of anybody telling you you can't do something, and more importantly, you telling yourself. The poem that I wrote for you guys today is short and sweet. It's called Lotus Flower. For those of you that don't know what a lotus flower is, it's a beautiful flower that grows in the muddiest and dirtiest part of the pond. The message of this poem is, don't let where you're from or what you've been through determine your destination. Make your surroundings, and don't let your surroundings make you. Lotus flower. I am the significance to your heart. Never falling apart, I connect with your mind. With both combined, my soul bleeds your purity. My mind craves your growth. I emerge from the depths of dirt. Far from hurt, I bloom into a beauty unimaginable, almost impossible flower. Though the soil I came from is in the sling of a swamp, still I rise. I rise into a soul that streams a great significance of spreading strength spiritually. The lotus flower I am, the dirty seed I used to be, doesn't define me. What defines me is the state I'm in after surviving the struggle. You see, it's not where you come from, it's where you end up. Some of the ugliest places create the prettiest people from the inside out. Thank you.